Hi again, everyone. Okay, so welcome back to another channel. My name is Cindy Gale, and I make YouTube videos, sorry, from my poems. And these are to inspire, and there's usually a story behind each video, each poem. It's usually in the form of a testimony and yeah, so enjoy. So today I'll be sharing a story or a poem about a dream that I had, right? And this is, yes, so today we'll be looking at a poem. Again, I do not have a title for this poem. Um, but it's based on a dream that I had in 2020. Yeah, we'll see the dates. Um, yeah, it's based off a dream. And I'll share the story at the end, as I usually do. But now we'll read the poem and yeah, enjoy. And always remember to, in the comments, state the name that you wish the poem to have. Yes. Yes, because I am not good at coming up with names. Okay, so here we go. Let me share screen. Okay, so this is the poem. Thursday night, I had a dream. I was swimming in the ocean. For some reason, I lived there, and I knew the creatures of the sea. I had made an argument, or I had had an argument with a crocodile, a deal that he could not eat me, and so he went away. While swimming one day, I discovered upon something, and it intrigued me. But as I looked up, I saw the crocodile. I was frightened and I fell backwards. But I was in water, so I could not fall. I quickly began swimming away. He began chasing me. I was to swim upwards to save myself, 100% determined in my heart that he would not catch me to eat me. I swam, and my determination steadily increased as I swam until I was above him, wondering how I could outswim a crocodile. I looked below and saw right into his mouth. He looked as if he was talking, like he was trying to say something. But because it was water and he was swimming upwards, the water drowned it out. But I thought he wanted to eat me. I made it to the surface and I looked at him and he left me. At that moment, my perspective changed and I was looking from a distance at the scene on the surface of the water. I saw myself holding onto tightly onto a large sea monster. I did not even know I was holding onto it. My eyes were closed and I was just afraid of the crocodile. But then, me still looking on, saw a boat with a man come. The crocodile went up into the boat and he changed into a man. They started talking. I still held on to the sea monster. She was not listening to me. She was just running away. I tried to warn her that the sea monster was near and that it wanted to eat her, but she was just afraid of me, just running and not listening to me. I saw myself still holding on to the sea monster. Without a clue of what I held onto, the boat went away. There was nothing they could do now because I still held on to the monster, and they could not just take me from it. So they went away sadly. My poor soul was soon to be lost. I woke up immediately. Dreams are sometimes true, right? I thought. Then I heard a voice say to me, "You did not listen. You just kept running away, depending on yourself to save yourself. Why run away? Just listen. Just listen to me. There are dangers in this world that I am trying to warn you of, and you do not even know that they exist." Oh, whoa. So yeah, that's the poem. And let me look back at the dates. Let me share screen again to check the dates. Um, so the date is, let's go. Taking so long. March 28, 2020. Yeah. So it is 2020. And that's like 3 years ago. Oh. So type what you think about the poem and let's just get into the story. So I had this dream um after COVID happened and we were on a break from school because nobody knew what was really going on. Um I was in a place of my life where, I was in college, never knew myself yet, never understood. I was a Christian and I was serving God, but I never knew me. I never knew myself or understood who I was. And I would hear the voice of God and I would listen sometimes. But during that time of my life, I never understood that when I hear this voice, I should obey it every time. And I never understood that, it was God when he was talking to me. Um, Backstory. So I grew up with two siblings and I'm the last child. And the sibling before me, she was sickly. So she got a lot of attention from my parents, right? Um, Now what did that mean for me? So it meant that I basically was always most times on my own, depending on me, making decisions for myself. And my parents, they're not strict. They're not strict at all, and they don't really require much out of you. So they wouldn't tell me what to do, and they wouldn't tell me what not to do. So there weren't any rules or restrictions in my household growing up. I really did whatever I wanted to do, and I was just always dependent upon myself, right? Um, so I always make choices for myself. But the good thing is, when I became like 15, thank God I made good choices. So I became a Christian, and that saved me from a whole lot of things that I could have gone in because I could have gone into a lot of different things. I was exposed to a lot. But the whole fact of the matter is, I was always used to making decisions for myself and, being dependent upon me. Um, and I was very smart. So I knew when I could sense danger, I have a good intuition. And even at a young age, I had a good intuition. So I would sense danger, I would sense things, I would take myself out of situations, put myself in situations. I was not always correct, all right? I never always made the right decisions. Because you're still a child, still young, brain not fully developed. But I was still good at picking up things. So And this, what I'm saying, I just started understanding this last year. Now, when I had that dream, because it was a real dream, real dream, I was swimming in the ocean. A crocodile, man, he made a deal that he wouldn't eat me. We agreed upon it. But then I saw this crocodile coming out of nowhere one day, and I said, "Oh God, I'll eat him. He wants to eat me now." So I was running and swimming, and all of a sudden, I made it to the surface of the water, and then the crocodile just went away. And then it's like my perspective changed. So now I wasn't in the ocean. I was actually seeing myself, like I was looking at myself and the crocodile. And I saw myself holding on to this big, huge monster. And I was like, what? And then a boat came, and I can tell you, that boat came and there was a man in it. And the man who was in it was Jesus. It was Jesus in the boat. And then the crocodile came into the boat, and as he came into the boat, he changed into a man. He became a man. And he started talking to Jesus and saying she would listen to me. I tried to warn her. She just wouldn't listen. And then they went away. I was just left to doom. But then I woke up, and then I just heard a loud voice in my head saying, "You never listened. You did not listen. Why did you not listen? You're just depending upon you, doing your own thing, wanting to do what you want to do, not listening to anybody, not seeking. You're just doing what you want to do." And honestly, guys, I knelt down and I prayed, but I never thought that the dream was for me. I never thought that the dream that God was actually that I was that girl for real. I thought that maybe it's meant for somebody else, is it me? I never knew. I really thought that maybe this is for somebody else that I'm dreaming. But it's really no, that looking back in the past 3 years of all the things that has happened, that I'm realizing that this dream is really talking about me. And I was really like that because fourth year that just ended literally this Wednesday, this week, fourth year just ended for me. And I can tell you that during fourth year, God taught me how to allow Him to be in charge of my life, how to trust Him and to let go. I can say that things happened the way He did things. I just saw how God led all of fourth year, was leading throughout all of fourth year. And He made me meet the right people at the right time, have the right experiences. As I said, in third year, I ended up getting depressed, and it took all of fourth year to basically heal from that. So I was depressed up to like near the ending of fourth year. I think it was my second to last rotation when my mood finally changed and stabilized from being sad and down and depressed and suicide and all those things to finally, you know, you can say happy again. But it's now I'm actually feeling happy. No. But every rotation by rotation, God helped me. And there's a whole story because going into fourth year, I wanted to choose my rotations with my friend. I wanted to do it on my own again, but I ended up failing a course in third year because of the whole depression. I wasn't studying, so I ended up failing, and then I had to just get the what left of courses to do it in whatever order I could get. And it turns out that, and God was saying, choose this order. After I couldn't get my order, God allowed that order to happen. If you get what I'm saying, God allowed me to do it in this way. And I can tell you, the, the order in which He allowed me to do my different rotations, I met the right set of people and I had the right experiences. And God used it to show me that, if I really allow Him to be in charge of my life, then He will do the best things for me, give me the best, give me all that I need and could ever imagine. Wow, that was really deep. So yeah, I mean, you see, yeah, what I understand is that how we are grown or how we are raised as children, it really has an impact on the person that we are or that we become. But God understands these things. He knows, and He's going to if we allow him, He's going to come in our lives, and whatever childhood trauma we had, whatever we went through as children, He's going to change that. He's going to fix it. According to how He wants, just to help us to be that stable, holy, obedient man and woman again. Your life affects you, but God knows, and He's going to help you. So no matter no matter who you are or what life made you become, God can fix that. Can fix that, yeah. So please, just name the poem, give it a name for me, and like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I wish you all peace and joy. Like his passing. I wish you all peace and joy, and that your relationship with God will just get better and better as you watch these videos. And through my life, you can see that God is definitely real and alive. I mean, this was a dream from 3 years ago, and it's now I'm understanding it. Now I'm seeing the meaning of it. God is alive. God is real. God is real. And if you allow Him to talk to you, He will. If you're really stubborn like me, sometimes Him go just come so direct because that's the only way He can get your attention. So just please trust God, talk to Him, and He will talk back to you. Yeah. Bye.